The oil spill was a serious blow to the entire Gulf and Louisiana in particular, but prior to the oil spill, Louisiana had quite a deal of trouble on its hands. We've lost almost 2,300 square miles of our marshlands here. People's homes and culture and livelihoods have been threatened by this. And the oil spill sort of exacerbated some of those problems. And right now, we're focused on what happens next. We really want to make sure that Clean Water Act penalties are dedicated to restoration, not only in Louisiana, but across the Gulf. And we really want to make sure that more and more people are becoming familiar with just what exactly is happening here in the Gulf and how they can become involved and what they can do to help. After the oil spill, the National Wildlife Federation wanted to try to get some on-the-ground restoration going quickly and support the work of other organizations and individuals who really were interested in restoring the Gulf. We're here at the Woodlands Conservancy Trail and Park. It's bottomland hardwood forest that's very important to migratory birds, migratory songbirds. While this area was not directly impacted physically by the oil spill, a number of species that depend on this habitat were. And today is sort of the volunteer reforesting project. We're taking out native species and planting some trees here to try to get this habitat back to a more suitable condition for some of the migratory and native wildlife.
So National Wildlife Federation, we approached them about the work we were doing, and they jumped right in and saw the value of restoring this habitat for the wildlife, migratory birds, and just for the public in general to have, you know, to get out, to have a nice native forest and green space in your own urban area.
Here at Grand Isle State Park today. We're trying to build the dunes up here so that it's a barrier to the inland part of Louisiana when we have tropical storms that come ashore. They're here at a restoration site because one of the goals of the project, the LSU Coastal Roots Project, is for kids to actually come out and see an area that's been affected by either coastal erosion or some sort of habitat problem. Well, I think it's really important that our students know what's happening. They can read about it in books, but it's a different situation when they actually get to come out to a site and see in person what's happening. The National Wildlife Federation made the funding available to enhance these schools' nurseries. So what we're trying to teach the kids is the whole cycle that's involved in growing the plants. They're going to grow the plants at their schools and take the cuttings from their own crop at their school and then come out once a year and plant their crops. So if the National Wildlife Federation hadn't made funds available for this, it wouldn't have happened.
We're out here at Bayou Sauvage National Wildlife Refuge, and today we've got a great group of volunteers who are working very hard to plant marsh grass. This is a great partnership that we have with the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service out here at this National Wildlife Refuge. And
folks around the country and locally have taken somewhat of an interest in becoming involved in restoration and recovery in this area. At NWF, after the oil spill, we had tons of folks reaching out to us trying to figure out how they could become involved, volunteer to help, restore areas that were damaged by the oil spill or other areas of habitat that needed restoration.
Actually, I didn't know much before that I came down here about Louisiana or about any kind of erosion or anything because we don't hear about it all the way in Texas. That's not on our main concern, but I'm glad that we came down here and got to experience it firsthand because now I understand the importance of it and taking care of the environment. I think that's an important thing, and I'm glad that the Wildlife Federation is doing a lot on their part on this end.
I want to thank the National Wildlife Federation for allowing us to come out and help. We're having such a great time, and we just want y'all to keep up the good work.